other than that, didn't really play any video games, but did play Farworld Pioneers.
Oh yeah, how's the Farworld Pioneers?
I got to play some Farworld Pioneers.
Pretty good, eh?
So, game starts up. C:\\. And I'm like, oh my god.
What do you mean? You have to type in C:\\?
No, that's the intro. It goes C:\\, and then it goes CD Farworld Pioneers, and then Farworld Pioneers, and then it loads the batch file. I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Okay.
This is great.
So it's like emulating the old school.
Yeah.
Like back in the day playing a game.
Yeah. And it comes up with like an old school DOS intro and all this kind of stuff. It's so good.
Nice.
I was like, man, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And when you talk to like one of the characters, his name's Buddy. He's your buddy. It does like a right. It does a like 256 color VGA pixel art kind of deal.
Yeah.
With his mouth movements being all weird and stuff, and it's great. I love that aspect.
Okay. I think I can picture it. I think I can picture it.
However, this game
sucks.
It should not have been released yet.
Oh, and it's not
it's
ready
like,
to
it's
go?
out? This is not ready. This game is not ready. It's not even close to
It's
being
like
ready.
early access.
It's not, though. It's not early
It's supposed
access.
to be done?
It's full on done.
But it's just not.
It's just awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a colony sim in like Starbound. So the graphics are like Starbound, the way things work are like Starbound, and it's a colony sim. So you go around and you find all your colonists. You can have them do work for you. So you have a stockpile, which when they collect stuff, it goes all to that stockpile. You can get them to go mine, cut stuff down, fight things, follow you, go to bed. You got to have beds for everybody. You have to keep everyone's food up. You have to keep their temperature good. So you need like radiators in your base and stuff like that.
So it's like side view RimWorld?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super cool like that. Like super cool. I was like, man, this is dope.
But everything else is bad?
But the AI is just awful.
Oh. So they're doing stupid things?
Yes. So if they mine a block...
Oh, they'll destroy your house or something like that?
Well, no, because you have to set what they mine. So you have the mining. So you might not like, here, mine this entire section out. They're like, okay. But the last block they'll mine will be right under their feet. And when they mine that block, they will
fall
float.
to their death?
No,
oh,
they won't.
Float?
They will float there and be unable to move. So you have to go down to where they're mining, put a ladder underneath them so that they can climb down off the block that's not there.
Oh, wow.
It's so stupid. And then they can't path back to their beds. They're like, we don't have a bed. I'm like, your bed is literally here.
They can't figure out how to get back?
It's literally right here. It's labeled your bed.
Okay.
And they can't get back there. And they won't eat. They won't do anything. It's like, oh my God, you guys are so dumb.
Okay. Because, I know that in RimWorld they'll do stuff like that too, but you can sort of set their priorities and how they work and operate in the world.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something they can... I'm sure they'll fix it.
It's high up on the bug list. They did release a state of the game.
Oh, so they know it's a problem. They know it's a problem. They're working on it.
Like, yeah. And like the graphics, they're okay. They're DOS style graphics, which is fine. But you figure for a modern game, like when you move, your character is all jittery, and it's so weird. It's like jittery and fuzzy when you're running. You just your character.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the pixels aren't updating properly. I don't know.
It's like looks awful. If it's like you're playing on an original Game Boy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
terrible.
like
Smearing
of just your character, the backgrounds, everything that's everything
weird.
else, fine.
Wonder if that's intentional.
I don't know. It's weird.
That is weird.
But
it's so the potential's there.
The potential is there.
They didn't deliver quite.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's the way games are released nowadays, so that's not surprising.
It's it's got mixed reviews on the Steam right now. A lot of negative comments that are currently at the top. So lots of mixed reviews.
That's weird that they would do that. I mean, I guess they got to make money if they want to keep making the game, probably. So they got to release it to get some money going.
Yeah. Because
otherwise they'd keep working on it, but I don't know. That's just the way these games are released nowadays. Just look at every game, like even like any game, like Gollum was released. Fucking atrocious game, apparently. It's like, why didn't they keep working on it? I don't know.
Ran out of money. Got to get money.
I know,
Gotta make some sales.
I don't know, dude. They should have money to do it. This Farworld Pioneers is a little different than a Lord of the Rings licensed game.
It's it's a small indie studio.
Yeah,
trying to do this thing.
I'm sure it'll end up being like Starbound by the No Man's Sky. I had to think of which Star game am I talking about here? Yeah, No Man's Sky, where they turn it around.
Yeah, so. Hopefully, because it's a really cool concept, but it's just executed poorly so far.
Yeah,
and it's interesting because everything takes a lot more resources because you have a lot of people to do the work. Everything takes more resources to do things. So like a bar of steel takes 10 iron.
Oh yeah,
rather than
because you could have 10 guys mining.
Yeah, you can have 10 guys mining, and in order to find your colonists, the game's like, hey, there might be somebody coming to visit.
Oh yeah,
and you see like go off in the direction they said they were. Like, oh, there's a colonist just hanging out there. It's like,
just
hey,
like
you want to come visit? You want to come hang out?
That's like in RimWorld, or it's like a guy crashed on the planet. He's coming to visit, and then you can like try to get him to join or kidnap him or whatever, and then remove his legs and give him robot legs.
That'll be cool if you can do that in this one, but
who knows? Maybe.
So far, who knows? Yeah. The wiki is extremely light on content.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm like, how do I do this? They're like, nah.
No one knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Cool.
Try to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though. You know?
Getting in on the ground floor
well,
where
just
nobody
not
knows.
knowing, like, and discovering it on your own, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of interesting that way.
I was like, what? Because your colonists have like a speech bubble thing that pops up with just like I guess like an icon bubble to let you know what's going on, and it just keeps popping up Ghostface, and I'm like,
well, that is not cool.
What does that even mean?
Yeah,
Ghostface. He's like, it's like Macaulay Culkin screaming face, but all white.
That's like, what's going wrong? Ah!
I'm like, cool. What is your issue? And you talk to them, they're like, I wish I had a bed, and I'm like, you have a bed,
dumbass.
You idiot.
Yeah,
it's upstairs in the place where it says your bed.
Yeah, so I can't get up the stairs though. I don't know how.
There's a ladder. Just go up it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, a little bit ridiculous. I don't know if I'll play it anymore
until it's updated.
Yeah, I kind of want to. I gave it a good college try last night. I was like, yeah, okay, let's give it a go.
And that was enough for now, anyways.
Yeah.
I get it.
And then I've been playing not a lot, but some MTG Arena.
Some what?
MTG Arena.
Oh,
Magic the Gathering.
MTG
Arena.
I see. Magic the Gathering game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made a account.
Okay.
They were like, hey, what's your level of Magic? I'm like, extremely proficient at Magic.
Why?
Don't give me any tutorials. And it's like, okay, here's the never played Magic before tutorial. I'm like, cool. Can I skip it? No, you have to play it.
So you said I'm extremely good at Magic, and they were like, nah, not today, bro.
Nah, you got to play this whole tutorial.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, okay. I will then.
And how's it going?
It's a breeze.
Yeah.
The tutorials are a super breeze. You have to do after the main tutorial, or the how to play the mechanics tutorial and how to summon creatures and whatever. You have to go and do color challenges. So you have a monocolor deck. You have to do 5 games with that deck against an AI. It's all preloaded. The deck always works the same way. So you have to like deal with situations, and
you'll just you get your cards in the same order every time.
Yeah. I believe so. Anyway.
Scripted.
Yeah, because you can't mulligan.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, here's your cards. Cool.
Enjoy and play.
Yeah, that took like an hour to do all 5 colors. Just blasted right through it because it's pretty easy.
Yeah. And then when you're done, you play against other people?
No, now I'm doing dual color decks.
Oh,
which are a little bit more fun. I was playing a black and green graveyard deck.
Ooh.
It was pretty good. I was having fun. That was this morning too.
Nice.
When I was waiting for you.
Beautiful.
Played a couple rounds of that.
Beautiful.
But yeah, they give you a ton of booster packs to open.
Oh yeah. Can you trade those ones?
No, but you can get these things called wild cards, so you can trade those for cards that you actually want.
Is this the same one that Feldy was playing?
Yes.
Okay, I have a count on that thing too. They were giving away lots of cards back in the day, so I just was like, I'll make an account.
Yeah, I mean, they still do.
But they were like on Twitch and stuff.
Oh,
maybe I only knew about him just because I was watching Feldy play.
Probably could be.
Yeah,
could be.
So
yeah,
I don't even know if I could remember how to log in.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you played?
That was my week. That was all I played, other than Game Club.
I played some more Fist of the North Star.
Ooh,
Paradise Lost, Yakuza anime. He Kenshiro like levels up and gets more powerful, and like you can like just explode guys. Like before it was like, okay, you could punch a guy till his health went to 0 and he'd explode.
Yeah.
Or you could punch a guy till he was stunned and then you hit circle to like stun him, and then you would hit circle again to do his like Hokuto Shinken maneuvers where he'd like punch him, 1,000 times, and then he'd say like whatever the maneuver's called. They always say the name of them in the show or whatever. And then they'd like go like their head would get all big and explode. But now he's got a new ability where you don't even do that. You just hit the circle button at the right time, and he goes like puts his hand in them, and they just go and explode.
Jesus.
So it's not a very hard game so far. Like I've not lost a fight yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because it's made to be that way or whatever, but yeah. And there's
made
like
to be anime accurate. Kenshiro and use.
Well, that's the thing is like Kenshiro would never lose basically. Yeah. I mean, he did lose to Shin when Shin stole Yuria from him, but he did. That was like the only time I think he's lost basically. But it's definitely like Yakuza. Now I'm running around town and there's all these sub stories where it'll be like, "Hello, Sonny. This man has stolen my magical jug. Would you get it back for me?"
The old magic jug.
And then Kenshiro goes to get it back, but he punches too many times. He accidentally breaks the magical jug. Now I owe 100 million yen to this old bag, so I have to learn how to earn money. So,
do you get businesses? Do you get a?
I'm like a bounty hunter. I don't think there's a business. I can do bartending, but I don't think there's a business. Not that I found yet, anyways. There's only 11 chapters in this game. I'm already on chapter 6.
Ooh, almost
but like,
done.
The first 5 chapters, there's virtually no open world going on. It's pretty much just like, oh, here's the car you can drive around. So now drive it around a bit in this level to learn how to drive it around. So you do that, and then you go back, and yeah, there was like no sub-stories I could find. Like I'd be running around the town like, okay, just one sub-story. No sub-stories. Huh. So now that I get to this area, their sub-stories is opened up, and there's like 100 sub-stories.
Wow.
But some of them, the sub-stories are not really like what you would call a sub-story. Like there was the whole thing of like, this is a story mission, but when you complete it, it goes like, you completed this sub-story, because you can't go further ahead unless you do what the sub-story is. So. Yeah, it's a little weird that way. There's also these weird talismans you can make, which give you like Kenshiro abilities in battle. So like, you have it's very much like Yakuza. When your heat bar levels up, it's not called the heat bar, but it's called like whatever. So there's like a talisman that'll fill up your heat bar. And then there's a talisman. So you can have 4 equipped at a time right now. And they do different things. But I have not had to use any yet because I never get close to losing. The only one I have is there's like, if you press right on the D-pad, I have Nugget. And Nugget just gives you money. So and it takes 15 minutes to recharge. So every battle, I'll just like press right. Nugget's like, ah! And he gives you like money. And then he goes away.
That's weird.
And then every battle, I just try to press Nugget. And if it works, it works. So
try to press Nugget.
Yeah, dude.
That's a sentence.
Exactly. That's pretty much all I did for gaming this week, besides Game Club.
Yes.
I don't think I did anything else. No, I think
that was a short week for us.
Well, yeah, I guess so. When did we record? Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was not much else going on. And like, I mean, we'll talk about later Game Club, but I was just like, God damn it, I want to play more. So, but we'll get to that later after all the other clap. And I watched movies last night, some old crappy horror movies, whatever. But other than that, I didn't really watch anything else either. Just American Dad as usual.
Nice.
Yeah.
Classic American Dad.
Though I see that Secret War is coming out at the end of the month. No, Secret Invasion. What is it called?
Yeah, Secret Invasion.
Yeah, it's at the end of this month.
Yeah.
It's like June 20th or something like that. And then Ahsoka is like in July. So coming up soon, we'll be back on the Watch Club. Whatever the fuck it's called. Watch Club makes it like we're comparing Rolexes or something like that. Viewing party. Anyways.
The VP.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes, sir.